Welcome to London Stansted Airport. Let's head into the city using the Stansted Express. First thing to know is that getting into the city by train is straightforward. Whether you're arriving on a domestic UK flight or an international arrival, simply follow the signs for Stansted Express. The station is connected to the terminal, so no shuttle bus is needed. Walking through the station, you'll pass ticket machines where you can buy your tickets. However, I highly recommend to buy them online well in advance because they're cheaper. Also, buy round trip if you know you'll come back. If you don't do either and buy last minute, you will be paying a lot. The journey is about 30 miles or 48 kilometers, and the train frequency is about every 15 to 30 minutes depending on the time of day, and it doesn't run at night. Continuing towards the platform, you'll see the train waiting at the station. This dedicated rail service connects the airport directly to London Liverpool Station with a typical journey time of about 47 minutes. And before actually getting on the train, all passengers must scan their ticket or mobile barcode at their automated gates to enter the platform. Once through the gates, you're all set to board. You may notice that the train is already somewhat busy, especially during peak arrival periods when multiple flights land close together. And like clockwork, the train departs on time, and it begins its journey to London. Here's a simulated route map so you can roughly see the route taken to get you there. Let's look at the luggage situation. Smaller bags like duffel bags and backpacks. And also, carry-on roller suitcases can fit in the overhead racks above your seats, while larger suitcases can be stored in dedicated areas near the door or sometimes in the aisle. As the journey continues, passengers quickly transition from countryside views into suburban neighborhoods and eventually into the dense urban landscape approaching London. If you're wondering, yes, there's free Wi-Fi available on board for light browsing and trip planning. Each seat includes a fold-down tray table, ideal for a tablet, book, or a drink. The tray is compact, so laptops may require careful positioning.
Speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
Unlike Heathrow and Gatwick's express trains, this train makes an intermediate stop at Tottenham Hale. It is here you can get on the London Underground, also known as the Tube, and catch the Victoria Line. It runs frequently, making it a convenient option for continuing your journey into London. This service is very popular with airline passengers because it avoids the road congestion that can be affected by taking a bus or taxi or a rideshare. And after doing more research, I noticed the local sentiment is very mixed, with some travelers praising reliability and frequency, while others complain about pricing compared with buses. In the end, all that matters is the conveniency, the price tag in your head, and whatever works best. If you need to catch a flight quickly, maybe taxi, maybe train, heck, maybe bus.
We are now approaching London Liverpool Street, where this train terminates.
Woo! And welcome to London!
Yay!
If you made it this far, hit that like button. If we gave you some good info and you enjoyed that journey, subscribe if you're not already. But see you in the next adventure. I'm Matt Marcotte. This is Matt's Moments. See you then.